Welcome to Angel and Fairy Insights. I'm Courtney Long, angel communicator and fairy expert, and I'm so excited to share with you the Angels and Fairies messages for this week. And we are going to work with the Flower Therapy Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. And there's a lot of nature energy coming up right now, so it's really important to work with these beautiful flower cards. I'm calling on our angels and fairies of light and God, source, spirit, universe, and just asking for what do we need to know for this week. Here's one card. Okay, we've got our two cards. First one is, oh wow, this is so perfect. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars, and the flower is orchid. And it says, you deserve only the best. And this is all you should focus your attention on. And this is also about prioritization. If you feel like you've got many interests and you're not sure which direction to go into, or maybe if you feel like you've got so much going on in your life and you feel a lack of focus, the angels and fairies are showing me, it's really cool, the images of a bunch of different lights that are all kind of spread out, but they're coming together into a unified light, almost like an arrow that the end of the arrow is wide and stretched out. And so what they're really suggesting is to focus on your priorities and really focus on your dream or your passion and of course your purpose. So it's like if you could really do 3 things for the rest of your life, 3 things that you want to experience, or it could be to accomplish or to be on a journey of. It could be, your own internal journey of spirituality and your own growth, or it could be, maybe you have a goal to travel and teach, or maybe a goal to have a family and have children. So whatever are the most 3 important things that are part of your purpose and part of your really vision for your life, that's what the angels and fairies are suggesting, is to get really, really clear on that and focus on it. And they're showing me an image of a book, and they're showing us writing down what are our goals, what are our priorities, and making sure that the things we do in our daily life, that they align with those goals and priorities, that we're constantly in motion toward those goals and priorities, and really in motion of fulfilling our divine life purpose. And they're showing me, I just keep getting this rolling feeling, and they're showing me a ball rolling, and they're talking about how we just need a little bit of momentum to get going, and it's the law of inertia, right? That something that is in motion will stay in motion, something that's at rest will stay at rest. So sometimes if we want to get something at rest into motion, that's the hardest part, is that first step, just to get it going. And that is the same for your purpose. Sometimes the first step is the hardest, or really, really being honest with yourself about maybe a dream that you have inside, that you feel like if you were to leave this planet, you would feel like, oh, I didn't get to do that. And so it's kind of like a bucket list, but it's not so much like making a big list. It's just thinking, what is your contribution in this world, and what do you need to get going on? And the fairies are giving us this little kick in the butt, and they're just like, let's get to it. The fairies are very good action takers, and they love helping us to take action. You can call on the fairies for help. And they're going back to the message of reach for the stars, and they're just saying you are a powerful being. And so many of us limit ourselves, and it's because we tend to think of ourselves as small beings, or maybe not wanting to intimidate others or to outshine others, or all of these silly thoughts that we have been trained to have. And so they're saying, reach for the stars. You are this star. You are a magnetic, amazing being of light. And so of course you're meant to experience amazing things in your life. Of course your life is meant to be bright and sparkly and fun and magical. And of course you're meant to make really beautiful contributions in this world that not only involve giving and sharing your gifts and being of service in really beautiful ways, but also involve receiving and being open to having an amazing life. It's that sense of helping others and having fun along the way. So you're giving and receiving equally, so that it almost feels like your true life's work is not really work. It's actually just joy and fun, and it fills you with so much goodness as you're sharing that goodness. You're giving from the overflow. So this reaching for the stars is for you, just because you deserve it, and it's also for the people, I'm getting big chills on this, is for the people that you're meant to help. The more you reach for the stars and do the true mission that you're here for, really doing your soul's calling, your soul's quote unquote work, doing that at the highest level possible, really challenging yourself to get out of your own way, to let yourself shine, and to share your gifts and have fun along the way. When you're making that amazing contribution in the world, that is going to be such a blessing for the people that you're meant to help. And what the angels are encouraging us to do right now is think of one person in your life who's been super influential. It could be a teacher, a family member, a friend, but one person who's been incredibly influential in your life. And just think, if that person hadn't been their authentic self, if they hadn't been sharing their light, then you wouldn't have received that gift of whatever you received from them, whether it's knowledge or love or inspiration. But it's like they had to be them in order for you to receive what you needed to receive from them. And so this is really, really important. When we empower ourselves, it's not just for us, it's for everybody that we touch. And really, it's for the whole planet. Huge. So I hope you can feel that. There's some really deep strength and power in this message. And I feel almost like these arrows of love from the heart that the angels are like really trying to get to our heart and to our souls, knowing, to help us understand the importance of stepping into our strength and stepping into our greatness and getting out of our own way. Stop listening to those voices that say you can't do it, and go for your dream, go for your purpose, and it's like do the mission that you know you're here to do. No ifs, ands, or buts. No excuses anymore. We don't have time. This planet is in great need of shifts and changes, and there just simply isn't time to wallow in self-doubt anymore. So be done with the self-doubt and let's get to it. Okay, and then the the second card is so beautiful. It's cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy, and it's the African violet. And it says, when you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through. And I love that this card, that I was nudged to flip over this card as we were talking about no more self-doubt, because self-doubt is a form of negativity, insecurity, questioning ourselves, berating ourselves. It's all a form of negativity that we, of course, create on the inside. And so this is really, really important. The angels are suggesting that you follow your strengths. And back to the reach for the stars, they're suggesting that you see yourself as a star and see your spiritual gifts as stars as well. And follow those stars. Follow your intuition. And it's almost like it might even be helpful to draw this. If you like to draw or do artwork, draw a bunch of stars. And you might even label, like, this star is my gift of writing. This star is my gift of listening, and get clear on what your most precious gifts are. Keep following those stars. Follow your dreams. So you might even write some of your dreams in the stars, like the dream of having a family, if that's the case for you, or whatever your dreams are. So be playful with this, but the angels and fairies they're showing me an anchor, and they really want you to anchor into your knowing. What do you know you're here for? What is your mission? You already know it, and make sure that you're really aligned with that mission and cleansing out anything that might feel like it's holding you back. I've talked to a few people recently who said that they know what they're meant to do, but they're worried about what their family will think, and they're worried, just about the kind of criticism or judgment from others. And the fairies and angels are laughing right now, and they're just saying, it's like they have compassion for us, but they don't get it. They don't get that we would withhold our mission. The reason we are here on the planet, because we're worried about others' thoughts. Right? It's like we have this oomph and power to our entire mission, and this is why we are alive, and that is what's meant to carry us through. And so other people's judgments of it have no power over us. There is a tremendous power in your mission and your purpose, and really in listening to your soul and your intuition. And when you are in the flow of your purpose and following your intuition, honoring your mission, that's when the magic happens in life. That's when your things flow more easily. You're just, I'm hearing the word elated and joyful, because you know that you're on the right path. You know that you're on the right path. And they're also saying, don't make your purpose too complicated. It's like we all have an inner purpose and an outer purpose. And I love that idea. Eckhart Tolle says that, and then the angels have shared me a little more information about it. So we have an inner purpose, which is to love and to grow, to learn, to evolve our souls. That's the inner purpose. It's really about being and being love. Then we have an outer purpose, and the outer purpose is how we express our love in the world, how we express our gifts and what we're really meant to do. So the outer purpose is more about doing, some being also, but it's like how we express our gifts in the world. And this is really exciting because you have a beautiful purpose, and I would love to hear from you if you're up for commenting below. If you feel like you're on the path of your purpose, if you feel that joy, that you know you're really living your calling, your soul's mission, whether it's the inner purpose or the outer purpose or both. And just don't overcomplicate it. You don't have to like work hard to figure out your purpose. It's meant to come to you very, very clearly. And it's very much about trusting yourself and tuning into your intuition, getting your head out of the way so you can really access the wisdom of your heart and your soul. Okay, and the fairies are so funny. A fairy just came flying by. So let me see what else. I feel like they've got another message that doesn't even have anything to do with the cards. Yeah, okay. They're saying to be yourself. To be yourself bigger, better, brighter, more beautiful than ever, and to let yourself be free. Let yourself be free to be you and to express your light in this world. So it's like the message is, I know they're saying a lot around this, but it feels almost like the message this week is very simple. It's about life purpose alignment, being in alignment with your soul's mission, and really, really tuning into what that mission is, which might involve getting quiet with yourself. And the fairies are saying, they're showing me like this almost explosion or like a balloon popping or a firework, because they're showing me a couple different images with it. But they're just saying, let's celebrate and let's honor your strengths and also be open to happy surprises. So let's not take this stuff so seriously. We've been kind of heavy as a community about, oh, am I living my purpose? And am I on the right path? And you're on the right path. And there might be some things you can do to get more on the path, to align even more with love, joy, abundance, and your life purpose. And you know what those things are because you are intuitive, your soul's talking to you, your angels are talking to you. It's a matter of almost like admitting to yourself what you already know. Admit to yourself what you already know. And that would be a great journaling exercise for this week, is make a list of what do I already know? What am I pretending not to know? But what do I know? And almost like a list of, it's kind of like confession time, confessing to yourself. What do you already know about your mission and about your life? And what changes can you make to be more in alignment with your life, to focus on your priorities and to reach for the stars? That is so, so beautiful. Awesome. So that is the message. I'll show you the cards again. Reach for the stars. Don't settle. You are a bright, bright light, and you deserve the best. You absolutely deserve the best, as does everyone else. But don't limit yourself. Really go for what you really want and let love in. Let love flow through your life. Love yourself. Love others. Just be in that flow of love. And then cleanse your energy, which might involve cleansing your life of negativity, including your own self-doubt and insecurity. It could involve making changes in your life, releasing certain actions or even relationships, or how you spend your time, just really, really getting aligned with your purpose. If you have any questions about that, let me know. You can comment below with any questions about this message, and you can receive a beautiful free gift if you go to my website, CourtneyLongAngels.com. Click on free gift, and there's a guided meditation that you can download for free. A beautiful gift from the angels and me. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week.